Good morning. My name is Sarah. Today is Wednesday, March 25th, 2015. Today is the C Day. We'd like to welcome the following substitute teachers to Ferry School today. Ms. Kakuri, Mr. Musarari, and Mr. Washington. Today's lunch is mini corn dog nuggets with breadstick, or crispy chicken wrap, or classic chef salad with breadstick. There's no lunch tomorrow because of conferences, but today's lunch sounds really good. Today's special announcements are reminder to all, there's no school on Thursday due to conferences which begin tonight. Reminder to all safeties, there's a brief safety meeting in Mrs. Giroux's room today at lunch recess. Do not bring your lunch. The 4th graders and the 2nd graders will be traveling to Brownell to see the play Shrek. They will return for lunch. Doesn't that sound fun? Oh. This is the last week for Mr. Popper's Penguins trivia winners. This week's winners are, from Mrs. Gallagher's class, Charlie M. From Mrs. Lucida Owen Hart's class, Elisa M. From Mrs. Earhart and Girardi's class, Ethan B. From Mrs. Gill's class, Catherine S. From Mrs. Horn's class, Lewis M. From Mrs. Lassiter's class, Dominic M. From Mrs. Ellis's class, Delisa D. From Mrs. Davison's class, Cameron B. From Miss Moore's class, Mara M. From Mr. Fisher's class, Ava Carr. From Miss Tyler's class, Cameron V. From Miss Flanagan's class, Lauren V. From Mrs. Giroux's class, Haley B. From Mr. McKelvey's class, Mitchell M. From Mrs. O'Brien's class, Sydney M. Good job, all of you guys. Remember, the viewing of Mr. Popper's Penguins, the movie, is this Friday in the Ferry Gym starting at 6 o'clock. Ferry PTO will provide free popcorn. Other treats and drinks will be available for purchase to help raise money for the 5th grade promotion. Why cook on conference night? Please remind your parents that Ferry PTO is having a fundraiser tonight. 20% of the purchases will go, accompanied by the flower sent home last week, go to the Ferry PTO. Please remember to go. And now Ryan will continue with the announcements.
Thank you, Sarah. Today's behavior expectation is hallway. Be safe. Remember to do not open the doors for anyone. Walk at a safe pace in line and keep hands, feet, and objects to yourself. Today's procedure review is classroom guest. Please remember to stay put, continue to work quietly, do not interrupt the teacher and classroom guests who are talking, and interact with the guests only when asked. Today will be rainy with a high of 56 degrees Fahrenheit. It will be playscape, blacktop, and field on the Ferry Playground today. You will need to wear a light coat outside today. Check for later announcements if we switch to indoor recess.
To what?
Birthdays are special at Ferry. We'd like to wish the following students a happy birthday. L.S. and Sadie L. We hope your birthday is great. And now it's time for the Ferry Pledge. I pledge today to do my best in reading, math, and all the rest. I promise to obey the rules in my class and in the school. I'll respect myself and others too. I'll expect the best in all I do. I'll keep my school clean and safe, come every day and not be late. I am here to learn and say it loud. I will always be very proud. That's all for the Ferry News. Let's say the pledge and all have a great day. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Bye!